Hey team, welcome in for the third episode on positions we play. This one's going to be going over the 7 and 11, our left and right wingers. As usual, I just want to throw out there, remind you guys these videos, they're guidelines, they're not hard, fast rules. The game of soccer is very, very complex and makes you move and you get sucked out of position all the time. But these should help you be better at playing at the 7 and 11. The first thing I want to remind you, the pitch generally split into 3 channels. You've got going this direction, our right channel, our central channel, and our left channel. So the 11 would be playing in that left channel, and the 7 would be playing in that right channel. And just like with the 4 and 5, even though they're a little bit more central than your 7 and 11, you generally live in your channel plus 1. So if you're the 7, the right winger, you normally live in the right channel plus 1. The central channel, if you're the 11, you generally live in the 11, or the left channel, or the central channel. They some of the defensive roles of the 7-11 are you're often the first defender when the ball is out wide. It's your job to tuck in centrally when the ball is on the opposite side of the field and to recover deep towards our own goal when in the defensive phase. Your attacking roles are providing length and width and being a good option for building out of the back and supporting the striker. And remembering, I say supporting the striker, but really supporting anyone. And I want you to remember that support doesn't always look like being behind them. So let's talk about being that first defender out wide. We kind of talked about it a little bit when we were doing the 4 and the 5 video. That all-important phrase of pressure, cover, balance. If the opposite team's bringing the ball down our left-hand side and the 11, that's your side, you should be the one providing that pressure on the ball as it's coming down to give the 4 the chance to come be your cover and the 5 to be the pressure. When I talk about tucking in centrally, as we can see, the ball is in our left channel. So the 7, this is a time for you to go live in that central channel. You switch channels as the ball moves channels. So if the ball moves to our left channel and you're a right winger, you should go to the central channel. And at that point, probably find someone to mark. We really only need 2 people going to the ball at any given time. It's something we need to work on as a team instead of all of us bunching up in front of it. One person pressuring, one person covering, and someone providing balance if we get into the defensive half. Recovering deep. A lot of times as a winger, we'll push you guys do a lot of running, you guys will push all the way up to the opposite end of the goal. They'll counterattack. And as soon as you see them countering attack to us, you have to recover deep to goal. And I want you to make that recovery run straight to goal most of the time, because that is the quickest way to get goal side. I'm not telling you to run all the way to the goal. I'm saying recover back deep to the defensive half and get goal side of where the ball is, so that you can mark people who are threatening our goal, so that the 4 and the 5 can do their jobs. The attacking roles, providing length and width. Last year when we were playing 5v5 instead of 7v7 and you were a right or left midfielder, oftentimes I told you that you were our width. But you also are our length, because you can move out wide and up. If the 8 is bringing the ball up the middle, you're providing both length and width by moving out to the corners. Obviously, watching your offsides. Same thing if the ball moves over here and the 7 switches to the central channel, you're providing both length and width simultaneously. Be an option for building out of the back. We went over this when we talked about doing our goal kicks during our goal kick video. But we've got to get the ball out from in front of our goal as quickly as possible, and it's your guys' job to be that width and be an option during our goal kick. So the goalkeeper can get the ball out to the 4 or the 5, and the 5 can continue that ball's journey out wide to one of you two. And supporting the striker. And that doesn't always look like from behind. A lot of times our striker may be moving the ball towards goal, and the 8, if they're in a good position, is already supporting them from behind. So you can support them by being in your wide areas, close enough to them to where they can still pass the ball to you, but supporting them nonetheless. That's especially true not just in the attacking role, but in the defensive roles as well. If you guys have walked with me on the sidelines yet as the 9, you'll always hear me talking about how the 9 can't go back and help defend except for during certain moments of the game. And that is so that we have a good outlet for the ball to come back out and for us to possibly counterattack or hold up possession so that they're not just constantly shooting it back onto us. In the instance of if we're defending the ball over here and all our people have bunched up, somebody's got to be over here wide so that if that ball comes out wide, there's an outlet for it. If you get sucked over here and the ball comes out here wide, we don't have anybody there to contest that ball. So that's supporting the striker or really anyone. If they're in a central location, support them by being out wide if they have somebody behind them. If the 9 moves to the corner, support them by moving to where the 9 would normally be. As always, try to stay connected. Just like we talked about with the 4 and 5, as the 7 and 11, you need to try to stay connected. If you're the 7, you should try to stay connected to the 5 during the defensive phase. That role reverses when we're attacking. As you move, the 5 should try to stay connected to you. Try to stay connected with the 8 and the 9. Those are your primary people that you want to stay connected to, because just like the 4 and the 5 are a defensive unit, you, the 8 and the 11 are the midfield unit inside our team. So you guys, the 7 needs to do their best to stay connected to the 8 and the 9, the 11 with the 8 and the 9. And then as a secondary thought, the 5 and the 4 should be trying to stay connected to you while we're attacking. All right, well, I hope that helps a little bit on playing the 7 and 11 and what your roles are out there. 2 more videos to go. The next one I'll do is the 8 and then finish up with the 9. See you guys at practice.